Babe of the day. Babe of the day. CHERYL LADD. A tiny blonde bundle of fun. CHERYL LADD was never statuesque, but she was well put together. She was an ideal choice for Charlie's Angels because she looked good in any outfit. CHERYL had been in show business for a while before Charlie's Angels. Her very first thing was doing the singing voice for Melody, the dumb blonde, in the Josie and the Pussycats cartoon. That was in 1970. She had a number of small parts, mostly in television, until her big break. CHERYL LADD was born as Cheryl Stoppelmoor. In her early show business career, she went by Cherie Moore. In 1973, she married actor David Ladd, the son of Hollywood legend Alan Ladd. Alan had died years before she and David married, so she never got to know him. In 1977, Cheryl got the best gig of her life. Farrah Fawcett got enormously famous because of the Charlie's Angels show, but quit after the first season to work in movies. Cheryl became her replacement, and to soften the blow for fans, they made her Chris Monroe, the younger sister of Farrah's Jill Monroe. This made Chris, and by extension, Cheryl, part of the Angels family. It obviously didn't hurt the series, and Cheryl stayed with the show until it was canceled. Cheryl was the second longest serving Angel after Jacqueline Smith, who stayed with the show from beginning to end. Like all the Angels actresses, Cheryl used her fame from the show as a bouncing board for other things, and it worked. She furthered her musical career and had a hit single in 1978 with Think It Over. Although this was her only song to chart, she ended up singing in various TV specials and even did the national anthem in 1980 for Super Bowl XIV. Cheryl and her husband divorced in 1980, but by that time, everyone knew her as CHERYL LADD, so she kept his last name. They had a daughter together, the actress Jordan Ladd. In 1981, Cheryl married music producer Brian Russell. She has a stepdaughter named Lindsay. Although Charlie's Angels will always be Cheryl's best known credit, she worked quite heavily after that and has name power all by herself. After Charlie's Angels, she's probably best known for her made-for-TV movies, of which she starred in many. She also did some feature films. One movie she did that I'd like to point out is the science fiction film Millennium from 1989. It didn't do well in theaters, but it should have. This was an interesting time travel adventure, and she was the female lead opposite Chris Christopherson. A lot of Cheryl's post-Angels work proves she has range as an actress, and this is one example. In 1994, she got the lead in her own TV series, One West Waikiki. Cheryl played a medical examiner who had to work with Honolulu's top homicide detective to solve crimes. It was a love-hate relationship that they had to work through every episode. The show lasted just one season on CBS, then a second season in syndication. I'm surprised this didn't take. The show was created by Glenn A. Larson, who had a lot of hit shows to his name. There were a number of popular actors as regulars and guest stars. Had this show come out after 2000, when CSI started, it might have been a hit. From 2003 to 2008, she played the wife of James Caan's character on the TV series Las Vegas. Outside of acting and music, Cheryl has written books, starred on Broadway, and is an excellent golfer. She actually hosted the Buick Golf Tournament for several years. Cheryl has a lot more talent than a lot of people know and has never completely escaped the shadow of Charlie's Angels. None of the Angels actresses have escaped it. This isn't a bad thing. The show is still perceived as cool and sexy all these years after the fact. Various reboots have been attempted with varying degrees of success, so there is still interest in keeping it going. Charlie's Angels was an opportunity for an actress to look glamorous and do impressive things. Cheryl just happens to be as impressive in real life. This earns her the ultimate acknowledgement as a Babe of the Day. Babe of the Day.